But we need to talk about Andrew Tate right now because he's on this kind of trying to get rid of all this Heil Hitler controversy. He was out with this Nick Fuentes, his brother, and a couple other guys, and they began playing this anti-Semitic song from Kanye West at the club. And he was then claiming he backtracked in every single way possible, that he had nothing to do with it. And it was really weird watching Andrew Tate, the top G, the most alpha male of all alpha males in the world, backtracking and say that we had nothing to do with that, when everybody saw on every single video that both Tristan Tate and Andrew Tate were both, if not dancing, were laughing and nodding their head to the song. So you cannot escape that. So it seems that he needs to do something to wash away this smear campaign. And it seems that he is against anti-Semitism. Okay, but that is nice. Not gonna lie. But now he's saying that he's announcing that Candace Owens actually knows who killed Charlie Kirk. All right, so my question would be, if Candace Owens literally knows who killed Charlie Kirk, then why doesn't she just say it? Maybe the agents are after her. Maybe the bees are after her. Maybe if she found a turd on her bed and she's concerned about that. I don't know. So many options we have. A man under serious criminal indictment who has repeatedly lied about the facts on his own case now anoints himself a truth oracle on someone else's murder. And before we watch Tate's video, I need to address that Candace has said that she's going to make the same that she made this documentary on Brigitte Macron, becoming Brigitte, that she's a man. All right, with the, a man with the whole cucumber and lemons thing. She's saying that she's going to make a documentary on Erica Kirk. So I guess that Megyn Kelly is going to say something at this point. I don't know, maybe. Although I understand that Megyn Kelly is not the mother of the internet, but, well, Candace Owens has announced she's developing a Brigitte Macron-style expose on Erica Kirk. So much for Megyn Kelly's claim that Owens had only ever defended Kirk and never disparaged her. This was always the plan. So, yeah.
Ways. She writes, we need an Erica Kirk series, just like the Brigitte Macron series. Well, I do want to do perhaps not an entire series, but a couple of episodes dedicated to that, which we have been working on in the background to.
That's what you have been doing. That's what you have been doing for so long.
To give everybody something solid. There's a lot of, like I said, innuendo online, some things that are true, some things that are not true. But I do think, given the size and scale of this company, the public does deserve, and since the media is never going to do it, the mainstream media apparatus is never going to do it, something that is solid and backed by facts and documents that tells you about who this new CEO is.
All right, so I'm gonna say something that might surprise you, my body language buddies. I am 100% behind this. I totally support Candace Owens making a full-blown, let's say not a documentary, but maybe 2 episodes focused on Erica Kirk. Please, Candace, please. I'm gonna address you in the most dramatic way. Full screen. This deserves full screen. Please, Candace, do it. I know you are the one to do that. But I want you to do it like you did the Brigitte Macron thing, with that, confidence, with that eloquence, with all the receipts, with everything. I wanted you to do it. Go ahead. That would be just amazing content for my channel. Not gonna lie. I want to see it. I will react to that live myself. Maybe not that. Maybe not that much, but that would be fun to watch. Hey, go ahead. Make everyone's day, especially Erica Kirk's attorney's day, because they're going to, let's say that they will have everything to challenge you, I'm pretty sure, if you have actual receipts. So I hope it's not all smoke and mirrors. That would be awesome to watch. Please go ahead. Also, we have this. I did not understand this tweet. We are also now in possession of a Zoom call 5 days following Charlie's assassination. The new CEO, Erica Kirk, spoke to employees. Notice how she speaks about Erica as if she is distant from her. She doesn't say Erica. She says, the new CEO, Erica Kirk, spoke to employees and, among other things, invited them to take time off they needed to grieve. I am so uncomfortable. And I don't understand. I didn't get it. Why is she, Candace, uncomfortable? Because Erica Kirk gave guys a turning point, time to grieve. If they needed time off, why would she be uncomfortable with this? The employees were shocked because they thought that maybe Erica Kirk would need to take time off to grieve, that Erica herself would need to take time off to grieve. But she didn't. She was in the office working with Stacey Sheridan. So again, this is Candace trying to frame as this is, okay, Candace is the mother of grieving, or the mother of grief, we could say. She is the one who decides what is the correct way to grieve, the odd way to grieve. This is suspicious. I don't know why would that be suspicious. Many comments, people say that, okay, that is indeed suspicious. I could have never done it. And many comments as well of women saying, I went through something similar, and work and being with family was the only thing that I could be outside. It's the only way that I could cope with that. Everybody is different. So Erica Kirk happens to be one way. As Matt Walsh said, no matter what Erica Kirk, people were going to criticize her. You become a recluse, people are going to criticize you for just letting Turning Point in the hands of anyone else. You begin to work immediately, they're going to criticize you. You go out without makeup, they're going to criticize you. You go out with makeup, they're going to criticize you. You cannot win. That is the scenario. You cannot win. And now we have people trying to use, this is interesting. I'm not going to, this is, let's say, as I'm interested in that documentary from Candace on Erica Kirk, I guess that Andrew Tate was interested in whatever Candace had to say about Charlie Kirk, because he wants the narrative. Now the narrative, he was also defending Donald Trump and Elon Musk as if, and let me laugh about this, as if Donald Trump and Elon Musk need to be defended of anything. So that is in itself. I mean, this is crazy. What is happening with Andrew Tate? What is happening with the world? What is happening in the world? So this is what he was saying about Candace Owens and why Candace Owens hasn't been taken out.
Why do you think Charlie Kirk was assassinated? Do you think it was because of feminism?
Let's talk as professionals here. Sorry for the pause. I'm just scanning what's going to keep me alive. So
it's interesting that Tate speaks as in is his own narrator. He has this pause, and then he explains the pause. Why he's having a pause? Like he's narrating his thoughts as well. Interesting.
Oh, I know who killed him.
Oh, he knows who killed Charlie Kirk, and he sure says, "Oh yeah, I know." Yeah. I would say that I know as well. It was Tyler Robinson, but well, yeah, we can move on.
And the only person who is overtly giving theories as to who killed him publicly is Candace. The reason Candace...
Why does he say Candace? Candace. Why does he say Candace?
Candace is breathing is because she is a woman.
Okay, the reason that Candace has not been, erased by the agents, like the agents erased Charlie Kirk. By the way, that is an actual question. If the agents of the Matrix deleted Charlie Kirk, why couldn't they just delete Candace Owens, who could have been even easier? I don't know, but there's Tate's amazing take, amazing explanation on this.
And because she is black, and the people in charge have thought, they've concluded, you know what, let a black woman scream. Most people will, Even if they listen to her, it's a black chick and we're just going to let her scream into the air and we'll just put it down to black female hysterical.
Okay, now he's talking. Now Andrew Tate, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Andrew Tate has gone full Michelle Obama. This is, we're really at the end of times, at the gates of, this is what is happening. Because he's saying that, the reason that Candace Owens has not been deleted is because of racism. She's just a black woman. They're dismissing her. He could be in Michelle Obama's podcast next time. That would be awesome. I will watch that as well.
Action. So let's put it down to that.
You think that's it?
Yeah. We'll get some bots on Twitter and we'll get everyone to call her crazy and we'll pretend she's hysterical and we'll push all of this narrative that she's nuts with some paid influencers. And we're going to get everyone to call her crazy, even if she's right on the money, even if she gets it perfectly right.
Okay, what part? That part that she gets perfectly right is in the room with us right now because she has just went from theory to theory to theory to theory. And everybody or her fans say that Candace knows or double knows or triple knows. I don't know. It's kind of a Big Mac of knows. But in the end, she hasn't said anything concrete. And she's gone to, she's very close to get her ass sued. Which, by the way, I don't think that it fits the narrative of whatever Tate is saying, of course. This doesn't make any sense.
Even in one of her episodes, if she describes it perfect, we're just going to convince everyone she's nuts because she's a black chick and we can convince people that she's just hysterical, like the Walmart ran out of cocoa butter and she's mad. So let's just do that.
Andrew, you don't watch Candace Owens' show. You couldn't know. You couldn't possibly know. You don't watch her show. Why would you say that in an episode that she explained it all? She didn't.
If you're a man in a sharp suit like yours, or if I put a suit on and I sit there and I break it down in a very logical, there still is that degree of misogyny in the world where a man is taken a little bit more seriously with some things. And then if you get it directly on the money with a different tone and they can't really call you crazy, if you don't give them the second life, if you don't give them an easy layup, well, then you pay the price.
Yeah, this is, I'm gonna tell you what's happening. I think the Meghan Markle, I don't know, virus is infected Kamala Harris, infected Candace Owens, infected Brooklyn Beckham, infected Andrew Tate. It's growing. We have to do something about that. It's just something that it's so crazy. So many stuff. I mean this. It's like Andrew Tate is not even trying. He can do better than this. I mean, the guy is literally a master manipulator. He knows how to manipulate people. So it's surprising to me that he's going for this kind of theory that doesn't hold himself. Although I can imagine that Candace Owens fans need any sort of, I don't know, help to keep their delusions going on. So I guess this is good for them. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. This is what goes in the Body Language Guy. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. Much love.